Welcome back, everybody. Kenny Smyson here. I do put out Starfield content every week, so be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And today is Thursday, so we're back with another Hab Showroom. We're going to be going through the living quarters here. As always, the bottom floor is no windows and doors, so we can see everything that's supposed to be in there. And the top is nothing but windows and doors, so we lose some stuff. Things got a little weird with the Hopetech one back there, so I'll explain that once we get to it. I will, of course, put timestamps in the description for each of the 5 manufacturers. Let's hop right into it. First up, we have the Deimos. It's a nice, brightly lit setup. Nice thing about it is there's 3 tables, as you can see, and so it gives you some flexibility as far as where you're going to place windows and doors. This is the only TV with or table with the TV, I should say. I like this kind of kitchen counter setup back here, and then you've got like a non-functional just kind of galley right here. You can't do anything with that one. It's basically a replica of the main, close to it, I should say. This one's got the sink. Table in the middle, storage on the left, couch, whatnot. Downside to this living quarters, not a single bed in here. So that's a major hit for living quarters.
Hello.
Unless you have a berth, I guess. Alright, and here we are with all the windows and doors, and you maintain a little bit of clutter right there, but other than that, you're pretty cleaned out. Still have your galley and your table, but that's about it. Next up is the Stroud-Eklund, which at first glance you might think is a reskin of the Deimos. But it's got the 3 tables set up, but they're flipped mirror of each other. You've got your functional galley on this side. There's no TV above any of the tables. You do have a bed. And you've got this decorative galley on this side, non-functional one, which it's kind of a bit of a hit here once you see what it looks like. In the no window or all windows section. And I love this one compared to the Deimos, I should say. I definitely think I like this counter section better because you've got the toaster oven and a TV right above it. But as you can see, when you have the functional galley with the decorative one across, it's just a very repetitive, bland look to it. So definitely not a fan of this living quarters if you have to have a bunch of windows. Moving on to Nova Galactic. The Nova Galactic Hab is my personal favorite because it is packed. You've got a bed, the only living quarters with a bathroom, desk, TV, couch, table the same as the Frontier one. I love all the monitors and whatnot around the top of it. Nice wall that separates the front section. Your functional galley right here, a little jump seat, and your little coffee maker. So as you can see, this one's packed. I mean, to me, it's practically like a captain's quarters with all that stuff just jammed in there. And then up here, you've got another jump seat. You've got your curved couch, which, as the downside, of course, always whenever you have a window on either one of those walls or a door, you lose the entire couch. Punching bag and some stuff and another bed. So love this one, and I've used this on my last 2 ships. In fact, my Blockade Runner and my UC SysDef ship. Oh, that's the Frontier Hab. And okay, we've got our cockpit here. Go ahead and shut that. But I love how up here, even if you have windows and doors and everything, you still got a lot of stuff. You got this counter here with your monitors. Still got a chair, an ammo crate, some shelving right there, your suitcase, and some storage stuff. So this one's a great one, and plus with this wall separated, and it kind of helps it make it feel a little more compartmentalized. Downside, of course, when you put windows and doors back here, you lose everything. And I believe the bathroom, which is in that corner, I think if you put a window there and there, you're going to lose out on it regardless. So worth noting. Next up is Hopetech, which has a little weird thing to it, but you got a little exercise section here. When you have a stair or a ladder and or a window on that wall, you'll lose some stuff here in the middle, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a little bit. But it's worth noting, if you want the full setup back there, you can't have that. So, all right, we've got our functional galley on the right, we've got our table in the middle, and we've got a bed over to the left. Nothing else back here is really that functional. I'm just not a fan of the Hopetech and Taiyo internals. For a certain role play, I think I'd go with the Hopetech. Like if you're wanting to go with more of a kind of a 1940s like future retroistic look to it. This almost looks like, you know, more of a modern cargo plane with the way those straps are. So, but let's see what we got in here. Get pretty cleaned out. You basically maintain nothing at all except that TV that's just not even on. Let me show you what I'm talking about back here. So if you don't have a ladder and you don't have a rear window, you get this workout bench. If you place a window or a ladder, you know, you're going to lose on all this. So if you are wanting a workout setup, just make sure to have no windows, because if you put a window there, you lose that. If you put a window there, you lose the punching bag. So nothing back there if you want to maintain your workout room. And finally is the Taiyo. And as always, the Taiyo is a reskin of the Hopetech, just lighter in color. I don't imagine, I didn't put that extra module back here, but I imagine it's the same thing where you would still have your full workout setup if you don't have anything on those walls, and no ladder as well. So, all right, that wraps up the living quarters. I'm going to be doing a full review, or like a review scale system, point system for the whatchamacallits, these habs, and I'm going to do a video explaining my point system and how it works. I'm going to be having a mixture of objective data points as well as subjective, so we'll get that out here soon in the next couple weeks. Other than that, folks, take care. I will see you in the Starfield.
Prepare for liftoff.